In the name of the Almighty God, the most gracious and most merciful, I send peace and blessings to everyone. Welcome back to our social media handles of Sebaduka Arafat, where we get financial literacy, generally on financial markets, but particularly on the cryptocurrency market, where we learn how to make the money in the cryptocurrency market, how to invest the money in the cryptocurrency market, how to multiply the money in the cryptocurrency market, and how to keep the money in the cryptocurrency market. So in today's video, we are going to look at why are crypto wallets important. In our previous video, we looked at the types of crypto wallets because we have very many crypto wallets, but we got to know what are the different types of crypto wallets and which crypto wallet should you have according to your preference or your investment goals. So we looked at the custodial wallet and the non-custodial wallet. So if you missed out that video, you can check it out on all our social media handles, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok and YouTube. We use Sebaduka Arafat. So today we are going to look at what is the importance of crypto wallets. After understanding that cryptocurrency is an outlet for personal wealth beyond restriction and confiscation, meaning that we have a great opportunity of our generation, but we need to understand that if you want to buy this cryptocurrency, where can I keep my cryptocurrency safe? Should I give Arafat money to buy for me cryptocurrency? No, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't entrust someone or anyone with your money, because we have seen the disadvantages of that. People are untrustworthy. You can't trust anyone with your money. So you need to learn these things so that you do them yourselves, because I told you here that we come here to give you free knowledge, understanding and guidance on how you can excel and invest successfully in the cryptocurrency space. So today let us look at the importance of these crypto wallets. So they're telling us that the crypto wallets are essential tools for the secure storage and management of the digital assets or the cryptocurrency. So see a crypto wallet as your bank account that you have money, but you need to keep it somewhere safe. Then you'll opt to open up a bank account where you can keep your money and your money is safe. So it is the same with the crypto wallets. They're telling us that these crypto wallets are essential tools for the secure storage and management of digital assets. So you don't need to trust Arafat that Arafat, please let me give you money and you buy me your cryptocurrency on your crypto wallet. Let it be my Binance or Trust wallet. Don't send me any money. So you should be able also to open up a Binance account or a Get.io account or an OKX account. It doesn't matter which cryptocurrency exchange you want to open up, but we said that we have the legit cryptocurrency exchanges, because we also have those cryptocurrency exchanges that are not worth keeping your assets on. So we looked at the custodial and non-custodial wallets, and we looked at which crypto exchanges or which crypto wallets should you deal in case you are dealing with the cryptocurrency space. So now they're telling us that the non-custodial types provide users with full control, ownership, and direct access to their funds, promoting financial independence and eliminating the need for intermediaries. So they're telling us that these non-custodial types, we said that the non-custodial types are the types of crypto wallets where you are given seed phrases or the private key. So let me show you an example of the seed phrases. There are always 12 words. Let me show you examples. Let me search here the examples of seed phrases so that we can see. So we said that the seed phrases look like this. There are always 12 words that give you access. In case you have these 12 words, you prove the ownership, that you are the owner of that wallet. And we said that in case these phrases you lose them, you also run a risk of losing your account and your money permanently. So that is what the non-custodial wallets mean. But we said that we have the custodial wallets where you only need an email address and a valid national ID or a valid passport. And we said that the custodial wallets, even if you forget your email password, as long as you remember your email, your wallet and your money and the funds can be recovered. And many of you have done that. You can testify about that. But they're telling us that the non-custodial types, the ones where you generate these seed phrases, the 12 words like the Trust Wallet and MetaMask, they give you full control, ownership, and direct access to your funds, promoting financial independence and eliminating the need for intermediaries, as we are going to see. So the first importance, the first reason why you need a crypto wallet is this. They're telling us that the ownership and control. So now they're telling us that unlike traditional financial systems where banks or intermediaries store your funds for you, the non-custodial crypto wallets give you full control to store and manage your own money. So they're telling us that unlike the traditional financial systems like the banks or the intermediaries where you keep your money, because you do not have full control. You don't decide when you withdraw your money and how much you withdraw or you transfer at the moment. But they're telling you that the non-custodial wallets like the Trust Wallet and MetaMask, where you store your funds, they're going to give you full control and ownership, and you can manage your money 24/7. What do they mean? Meaning that people who wanted to do bulk transactions, or people who usually do the bulk transactions, this is the best option for you, the non-custodial wallets like the MetaMask and Trust Wallet, because you can transfer any amount of money. It doesn't matter. Do you want to transact $1 billion, $10 billion, $1 trillion, $10,000, $1,000 instantly? You transfer this money instantly. You want to be questioned that from which person have you received this money from? If you want to withdraw this money, please prove to us that this is your money. Meaning that here in the non-custodial wallets like the Trust Wallet and MetaMask, you're going to have what we call you're going to be anonymous, meaning that you can make transactions without the traditional financial systems like the banks, where at times they're safe, but at times we find very many issues with explaining yourself about the money, about the finances, where you have got them from. So for people who want to do transactions when they're anonymous and bulk transactions, meaning that the non-custodial wallets is the best option for you. So they're telling us that you hold the private keys that serve as proof of ownership and allow you to authorize transactions. As I've shown you, these are the private keys, or these are the seed phrases. In case anyone has these seed phrases, you prove that this is your account, because if these seed phrases are mine and these are the ones that I use on my Trust Wallet, if you also use them in your Trust Wallet, you also access my account, because it shows that you are the owner as long as you have these seed phrases. It is like the password for the mobile money, or the phone password, in case you have a phone password to unlock your phone. In case you know my password, you can unlock my phone, because you have proven to my phone that you are the owner, because the phone only responds to that password. It says that if you put in this password or this pin, this proves that you are the owner of this phone. So it is the same with this. So that is why if you're dealing with these non-custodial wallets that like the Trust Wallet and MetaMask, I told you in our previous video that these 12 words or the 12 seed phrases or the private keys, they should be kept safely, because they're the ones that guarantee permission, that in case someone has them, that proves that that person is the owner of the funds or that account. So they're telling us that users can perform direct peer-to-peer or person-to-person transactions, which can be advantageous in terms of speed and cost efficiency. So users can perform direct peer-to-peer transactions, which can be advantageous in terms of speed and cost efficiency. So if I go back to the first importance, where we looked at ownership and control, we looked at, unlike traditional financial systems where banks or intermediaries store your funds for you, the non-custodial wallets give you full control to store and manage your own money. I have a point that I want to explain to you before we go to this second importance. So don't forget that when you are keeping your money in cryptocurrency, you are not only hedging against inflation, but also you are dealing with what we call an asset. Because I always tell you that if you go into your most trusted engine, which is Google, and you ask it what is cryptocurrency, there is something that I usually like that is always in quotation marks. under the dictionary definition. So the dictionary definition in quotation marks, they tell you that the decentralized cryptocurrencies such as the Bitcoin, they now provide an outlet for personal wealth beyond restriction and confiscation. The decentralized cryptocurrencies, which we learn here on our social media handles of Sebaduka Arafat, like the Bitcoin and very many others, because here we only explain to you the decentralized cryptocurrencies. We don't talk about anything. We only explain the ones that are outlets for personal wealth beyond restriction and confiscation. And I'm going to give you an example, because I told you these are not stories that we just talk about. These are things that we can take examples and we see, really, is it an outlet for personal wealth beyond restriction and confiscation? Why is Google so bold to make this statement? Why is Google having this audacity to make this statement? So remember, when you're dealing with cryptocurrencies, it doesn't matter. Are you keeping your cryptocurrencies on the custodial wallet or non-custodial wallet? You're having what we call assets. An asset is something that can appreciate in value. It is something like land or gold. So now let me take an example. Let us take an example that 5 years back in 2000 let us take 4 years back, that is 2021, because now we are in 2025. Assuming we all, two different people, assuming that Arafat and Fatuma, they had $1,000. So if Arafat decided to invest in crypto, then Fatuma decided that, let me keep my money in the bank account. Let me just keep my money. Let the money be there. Let the bank keep the money for me, because I don't have anything that I can use the money for. But Arafat said that, let me get $1,000 and I invest in Solana, or I buy a decentralized cryptocurrency called Solana. We want to take just 2 case studies and we see, really, why is Google saying that it's an outlet for personal wealth beyond restriction and confiscation? So we are going to go back to the data. I told you we have a golden application in the cryptocurrency space called the CoinMarketCap. If I open the CoinMarketCap, we want to see what was the price of Solana 4 years back. So let me look through the charts in 2021. This is what we said. So in 2021, this is what we want to see. So in 2021, in January, as you see here, each Solana was at $2.281 each share, or each price of this Solana asset, meaning that if Arafat had $1,000 and he bought when each share was at 2.281, meaning that Arafat would get 438 Solana tokens, or the Solana assets. These are the assets which Arafat would be having, but Fatuma would be having $1,000 in her bank account in 2021. So 4 years later, in 2025, Fatuma would be having still $1,000. And imagine now, if inflation, even if I don't explain inflation, let's say Fatuma would still be having $1,000. Let us say the bank has been giving her 10% interest per year. She has been getting $100. $100 times the 4 years, she has gotten an increment of $400, meaning that the interest, the $400 interest in 4 years, plus the $1,000 which Fatuma invested 4 years back, she would be having $1,400 on her bank account. But Arafat, who got 438 Solana shares, or the tokens, when today each share is $126, because 4 years back each share was at $2.281, meaning that Arafat this year, the 438, if you multiply by the 126, the current price of Solana, this is the current price, that is where I'm calculating now. So if I get the current price, Arafat's $1,000 investment would be $55,188 from $1,000. No wonder Google told us that this is an outlet for personal wealth beyond restriction and confiscation. Arafat, I never needed to trade. I hadn't. I wasn't required to do anything. For me, my investment, I bought my shares. My shares are there. I kept on my custodial wallet, Binance, or I kept on my non-custodial wallet, the Trust wallet. My $1,000 investment wouldn't need me 24/7 that Arafat, please be here so that your investment grows. No, that is not how the investment in cryptocurrency works. It's like land. If you bought land 4 years back, I'm sure that land appreciated in value. That land never needed you to be there for it to appreciate in value. It is the same thing. Imagine imagine which investment has turned $1,000 into $55,000 4 years back. You can make the assumptions, you can make the calculations and see. Definitely, that is why Google is so bold to make such a statement. So now they're telling us that lastly, users can perform direct peer-to-peer transactions, which can be advantageous in terms of speed and cost efficiency. I told you that the crypto transactions do not need to take hours, days like the bank transactions. Instantly, within seconds, these transactions are done, and as low as $1, because we saw that with Binance. And with Binance, if you want to send to a fellow Binance user, we saw that there is an option via the email, ID, or phone number where you're not charged any single dollar. And we saw the option of the crypto network where you are charged maximally $1, but it depends on which network we are going to use. But let's say even if you are being charged $5 when you are transacting $10,000, really it's worth it, and it is better than the banks. So they're telling us that it also allows individuals in underbanked and unbanked regions to access financial services and to participate in the global economy, meaning that we have a very great opportunity, meaning that even if someone is in an area where banks are not there, where they have limited access to the banking system, meaning that this person can access money everywhere. I told you that cryptocurrency is global money. Everywhere, any part of the world, as long as you have internet connection, you have access to the smartphone or the laptop. Definitely, you can engage in cryptocurrencies and you can access the cryptocurrency so that you do not miss this outlet for personal wealth beyond restriction and confiscation. Because however much you are educated, however much you are qualified in the education levels, remember that there is no guarantee that if you're educated, you have an outlet. Or for example, that engineering, if you're an engineer, you can become wealthy or you can become rich. There is no guarantee that if you're a doctor, if you're a lecturer, if you have a PhD. But don't forget that this financial literacy that we get on the social media handles of Sebaduka Arafat, where we learn how to make the money, how to invest the money, how to multiply the money, and how to invest the money, is the only skill and education you need so that you can change your financial life and you become financially independent. Because this doesn't need you to go to school, you just need to understand. That is why in this generation we have very many uneducated people. They're well off, they're far better than the educated people because of this financial education. It doesn't matter, you might be having financial education in farming or in rearing, it doesn't matter, because for me, I'm specialized in crypto. That is why I come here and explain cryptocurrency, which I have expertise in. But there are very many opportunities that can make you wealthy, but I come here to explain cryptocurrency because here it doesn't matter you are having less capital, it doesn't matter your skin color, it doesn't discriminate anyone. This is a place where we can all win as long as you understand what should be done. So if you found this video valuable, hit the like button and drop a comment in below. What is your biggest crypto challenge? I want to know your challenges. I want to know your crypto challenges, because that is why I'm here, to help you and guide you on how you can excel in the cryptocurrency space. So subscribe and turn on notifications so that you do not miss the next videos where we shall be looking at more importances of the crypto wallets, like accessibility and very many others. So if you want my free guide on crypto investing, how you can invest in cryptocurrency successfully, definitely reach me out on my WhatsApp number in the biography, or send me a message via the email address in my biography. So if you want to join my exclusive WhatsApp group where you get current news, day-to-day news, where you can get a one-on-one interaction, you can ask your questions freely on the cryptocurrencies. The bull run is coming. Do you know the coins which you have to invest in the bull run? Definitely you won't get that information anywhere apart from the social media handles of Sebaduka Arafat. We're on TikTok, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, and we are on YouTube. So have you been trading cryptocurrencies? But definitely you have been putting in a lot of time and effort analyzing the charts, doing very many analysis. Don't worry, I have a solution for you. I have the U-Trading artificial intelligence robot, where you don't need to be on your phone or you don't need to be on your charts 24/7. It has very many ways on how you can trade. There is copy trading, the sync trading, there is manual trading, the signal trading. You receive free signals every after 15 minutes, both the spot and future signals. So there is also automated trading, where the AI AI analyzes the trades for you. It places the trades for you and exits the market for you. And this AI, it doesn't have control on your capital. Your capital is on your exchange. You just link your exchange to your AI robot so that you make money and succeed within the cryptocurrency space. So see you in the next video, where we shall be looking at the second importance on why you need a crypto wallet, or why a crypto wallet is important.